Hello and welcome to your daily love message from your person. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in one of my newest decks here, the Divine Masculine Real Truths and Desires. So we're going to connect with this deck today to see what they want to say to you, what they desire, what their real truths are, and what they want you to know. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. So thank you, angels. What's the message? Wow, flying out. Look at that one. And this one's moving on top of the deck there. I still feel there's more shuffling to do. So what's the message coming through today? What do they want you to know? So I'm taking out any cards here that are sticking out of the deck or trying to get my attention. There we are. So the first card, and this one flew out of the deck, as you know, it says, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. So this means there may be a little bit of confusion around your person today. They're planning, the processing, they're trying to work out what to do. I don't know what I'm supposed to do in this situation because I've never been in it before. So they are saying to you, please have compassion for me. Please have compassion for this situation I'm in and give me time to figure this stuff out because I've never been in it before. I've never been in this type of relationship before or this type of predicament before. I've never felt this way before. I've never felt this vulnerable before. And I don't know what I'm supposed to do. And this is also a huge sign, if they are in a karmic relationship, if they've been in it for a long, long time, maybe years and years, they've never been in this situation before where they've needed to move out of it or even wanted to move out of it. I feel that they may have had attention from others before, but they've never been interested. But you've blown their world apart. You've changed their life, so they want to leave there now. They want to make changes. So they're saying, I don't know what I'm supposed to do in this situation because I've never been in this situation before. Please recognize that I need to think about this and work through my fears and understand what the next step is. Please have compassion for me. Please have compassion for that and give me time to figure stuff out. If they are dealing with something at work, say if it's something financial that they need to move away from or heal or release, they're saying, please have compassion. Give me time to figure this stuff out because I've never been in this situation before. So they are definitely learning lessons and going through things they've never experienced before. Now, before I move on to these other cards, they're actually guiding me to grab another deck. So I'm going to bring in the beautiful Divine Masculine Ego Struggles and Healing by our soul sister, Sandra. So what else are they going through? What are they healing and struggling with in this situation that you need to be aware of? So we've got one card coming out of this deck. We've got love. Wow. They're struggling with the power of the love. And they're saying to you, the love bond that I share with you, my divine feminine, is not only beautiful and amazing, but also healing. It's a special kind of love and it's frightening. It's deep and intense, yet the best feeling that I've ever experienced. I am doing what I need to do to have this love, to have you, your love, to have you in my life. So what they're saying is this love is frightening. And I don't know what I'm supposed to do because I've never felt this way before. So please have compassion for me and give me time to figure this stuff out so I can share this bond with you in a physical way. Very powerful. I'm changing my profile picture as a sign of our love. So if they are on social media, they are going to change their picture. Now, they may have done that recently. Maybe you've even questioned that and thought, why have they done that? It's a sign of the love. Now, they may have changed their picture or they may be about to change their picture into something for you. So for example, it could be something that reminds you of them directly or reminds you of them directly. So it could be like a picture of an animal and you're thinking, oh wow, or it could be a cartoon character, or it could be something connected directly with your journey. There is an absolute sign for you. And even if they don't change their profile picture straight away, maybe they change their cover picture or they share something else. Or if they change their picture, maybe they're in a karmic relationship and there's a picture of them and that person, and then they change their picture to just themselves or to their kids or to something else, that's a sign of the love. So they are doing a change on their social media, and that's a sign of the love. So if they can't communicate with you, but you do have that kind of way of communicating through social media where you know that you post something, maybe they post something, or you're speaking indirectly in that way, them changing their picture will be a sign for you, a sign of the love that you share, a sign that they care, a sign that they are about to make a change or something big is going on, because changing their picture is a change, especially if they don't do that very often. You know, a lot of the masculines don't do that often, and if they do make a change, it's a big symbol of the love that you share, and it's a big gesture too. So they're saying, I'm changing my picture as a sign of our love. Maybe they're not on social media, but they could be on WhatsApp or they could be on something else. So they're changing the picture as a sign of love. And it could even be on their website or something else. You are on my mind 24 hours a day. So what they're letting you know is they think about you when they are conscious, but also when they are subconscious. So when they are subconscious, that's when they are asleep, when they're in dream state, when they are sleeping. So even if they are trying to repress their feelings for you in their waking world because they're afraid of the love or they're afraid of the changes they know they need to make, when they are sleeping, they are shown you very powerfully in that dream. So they can't run away from you. They can't hide from you. They can't pretend, because the love is always there, consciously and subconsciously. And they want you to know that today, that you're on their mind 24 hours a day. And they also want to be with you 24 hours a day. So it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to have that, right, we're going to be together glued to each other 24 hours a day, because things happen, like you have to go to work and you have to do things by yourself. But they want to be connected with you in that way. And that's why they are feeling you consciously and subconsciously, constantly. The way you talk about me makes me happy. So this is also reminding you that they're very aware energetically when you are talking about them, because they're able to feel that. You know the old saying, you know when someone's talking about you because your ears are burning, and they feel the energy between you. So if you're talking about them in a very loving way, in a very kind and gentle way, in a very passionate way, that makes them very happy. Okay, it won't make them very happy if you're bad-mouthing them and blaming them for things and judging them and saying how bad everything is. That will make them very sad. But I feel that many of you have been talking about them in a good way and a loving way and a caring way, and they are picking up on that, and they're saying, thank you for talking about me that way. It makes me happy. Thank you. I'm very grateful for you. Thank you. They're saying, I feel like we both just need a little time by ourselves, because I think it will help us to be kinder to each other. So what I'm really connecting with here as well is the separation you've been in lately, or the silence you've been dealing with. It's actually helping you to talk about them in a higher way, you know, to be kinder to them and for them to be kinder to you. So when you have that time apart, you're able to reflect on things, you're able to let the dust settle, you're able to heal the wounds and deal with any pain or fear, and then you're able to be kinder to each other. And it's also about being kind to the self. You know, this journey is also about getting back to the self. It's a journey of self-love and self-care. It's about the connection with yourself and source as much as it is with your person. So what your person is saying is, I think it will help us to be kinder to each other if we have a little bit of time by ourselves. So that's also another good thing that comes out of separation, because remember, separation is really preparation for the next stage of the journey and the next steps ahead. And finally, they're saying, I'll let you decide how quick or slow we take this. I just want the chance to love you again. Wow. So they are just saying to you here, you know, I want the chance to love you again. That's what I want. How quick and slow we take this, I'll let you decide. Now, they may also be pulling away and doing certain things, but what they're saying is, I'll let you take the lead when we are together. So obviously it's up to them to take the lead to re-establish the connection and reconnect with you and reach out to you and all of that. But when you are together, whether it's communicating or sending messages or meeting up, they're saying, I'm going to let you decide how quick or slow we take this. So in other words, they're okay if you want to take it slow, and they're okay if you want to rush in quickly. In other words, if you want to just rip the clothes off and make love to them, they're okay with that. But if you also want to sit down and talk and spend some time together and, keep the intimacy at bay for a while, they're okay with that too. They just want the chance to love you again because they know they've hurt you and they've messed up, and they just want the opportunity to make it right. They're just grateful that you're giving them time of day again. And I feel this also with the messages, when you start messaging each other again, they're going to let you decide how quick or slow you take it. So for example, if you want to go full in on a flirt, they will reciprocate that flirt. If you want to keep it friendly and, keep it kind of slow for now, they're okay with that too. So don't worry that you're going to mess it up with taking it too fast, or you're going to mess it up by taking it slow, because you can't mess anything up on this journey. They just want a chance to love you again. And they are saying this to you. So this is another reason why there's been a separation or a silence, because there may have been something that happened that was very intense between you, and it may have caused some drama and chaos, and you just both needed a little bit of a time out to love each other again and think about each other in a loving way again, without blame or drama or stress or anxiety or fear. And if they are struggling a little bit, it's because they are preparing to love you the right way. They want to love you the right way, and they don't know what they're supposed to do because they've never been in this kind of situation before. And I feel this is also for those of you who are spending time together. If there is a karmic situation, understand they don't do that. They don't mess around with people. You're special. They want you to know that you're just not anybody. You're everything to them. So this is all new to them. So don't think they're a player or they've done this before, because they haven't. There's nobody like you. They wouldn't mess around with anyone but you. And they don't want to mess around with you anyway. They want to make you their number one, and they want to be with you. But they are saying to you, I'm trying to figure this stuff out. Please have compassion for me. So if they are pulling away or being distant or struggling with guilt or anything else, just understand that it's because they've never been in this type of situation before, and they're learning how to handle it, they're learning how to deal with it, they're learning how to be vulnerable, and they're learning how to open up to you too. So just give them time to figure this stuff out. Take it slow and steady, or quick and fast, whatever you want. They're just glad that you're in their life and that they can love you. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.